Let me know when you press play.
Yeah, you guys gonna.
So hold on.
You guys wanna roast on my
No, please. Like I really want to understand the afro.
So I don't think you like me. You don't like change. You don't like me. You don't like changes.
No.
Okay, so it probably started like on my birthday. On my birthday, ironically, the same time Mario cut his hair.
Yeah.
And remember when I was growing up, my like high top thing.
Yeah, your fuckboy haircut.
Yeah, the fuckboy haircut. I was like, I had gotten Caesar, and then after that, I was like, I don't like having short hair no more.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't like it no more. Like I felt like I was conforming a little bit, not in like a crazy way. I was like, man, like why is the Caesar my normal haircut?
Yeah.
And then from then on, I was like, I'm gonna just get a different look. Like I've had this look for my whole life. I've always had a Caesar. I've had braids when I was like 4 or 5. But at that, I think every black kid has braids at 4.
But you had an afro in 7th grade.
Yeah. I know. Like that was 5th grade ish.
That was 5th? Okay.
No, you're right. You didn't even know me back then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Freak.
Yeah. 7th grade. And then I was like, you know what? But even that was a different time. Like I was that was when everyone was trying to get braids. That was like the time of like who was lit, like Iverson, Ludacris, everyone was all. It was
I've never had an afro.
No.
Never.
You gotta do it. Just do it.
The last time I had an afro was literally when I was like 3 or not even 3, like 2. And then in 7th grade, I did like a super mini afro, and like when I grow my hair out, I just start to break out, which I hate, and I'm super tender headed, so it's just like, ow, I'm not dealing with this bullshit, and I genuinely love a good Caesar.
Both things that you said were things that I had, and those things don't last. Like, because there was times where I would play with my hair, and then I create a little soft spot.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but that doesn't, because your scalp, I don't know why it's like that, but my theory is that your scalp isn't used to having all that weight on it. Or I don't know. I
don't think that's it.
I don't know if it's weight.
Because hair don't weight nothing.
I don't know, but it's like, it's not used to having all that hair on it. And if you play with your hair, I don't know, like you just mess, I don't know. Maybe, listen, long story short, I think that was for me like a little phase. But the breaking out part, remember when I was breaking out?
Yeah. It was
my
bad.
face, it got way better. Like it's
did.
now it's just maintenance. Like I literally wash my face morning and night.
All right.
Literally, morning and night. I wash my face morning and night. I use Aveeno. Shouts out to them. Nice little plug. But
they're not paying you for this. But go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Not yet. But like I use them morning and night. But like I'm just growing out my hair because I think that like change is good. It's good, and I actually don't like change, but it's good though. Like the changes, if you don't change, or not you, I don't think you have to change your the way you look. But I think certain changes in life are really good. Even if I don't think you should wait for changes to happen. I think it's good to just kind of say, you know what, this year I'm going to only wear black because I need to enter some new phase.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I like that.
And also, sidebar, I always liked, like even when you look at certain like let's say where like Kanye West had his
he had moments.
I always like that. Like, oh wow, he had his hair like that then. When Lupe had his locks for 4 or 5 years. I always like that.
See, I'm literally the opposite, where I like to see like that full consistency. So like Undertaker for instance, it's just like every single WrestleMania win, it's like rolling your eyes back, tongue out, and it's just like you could create like this cool consistent montage where it's like, wow, this nigga's always been like this. Like I find that cool. Like I don't mind subtle changes, like the way Shawn Michaels will switch up his outfits and be like this red strap across here. Like I like changes on my exterior, but as far as like my personal goes, like I've been looking like this for a long motherfucking time. Yeah.
So many changes.
Yeah. Like I like change, but only like I like exterior change. Like I feel like my base, I'm fine with my base always staying the same. Like
that's weird. I'm always a fan of like changes.
Yeah, we know.
show him your tattoos.
Oh, the tattoo?
We'll say that for another one, but
yeah, I'm a big fan of changes and transformations and going through a process of figuring your way out in life.
Where would you say you're at, like now? Because I haven't seen you in so long. Just style wise, everything wise.
Well, it's inspired by a lot of like film. You know what I mean? A lot of like, how can I say this? Like James Dean, a lot of the '50s like aesthetic. I'm still trying to delve into that.
Okay.
Industrial wear and stuff like that, and rugged badass type of feel.
What's your favorite brand right now?
That's tough. My favorite brand.
I like Off-White, man.
I don't like Off-White.
You know you like Off-White.
No, I don't like Off-White. I would say I've been getting a lot of human-made hats that you even haven't seen yet. You haven't seen that?
Shots fired. We need some sound effects in here.
Tried to stop.
But besides that,
He probably got the whack human made.
no.
He probably got the ones that I don't like.
Hold on. Since we're on the subject of human made, man. I also
Don't be disrespectful.
listen. I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
Don't be disrespectful.
I won't be disrespectful
to God.
I'm gonna be honest.
you're gonna say
We don't be honest to God.
Shout outs to Malik, because I actually also, that's one of my favorite brands, and I can speak for you when I can say that's one of yours.
Absolutely.
I feel like
don't be disrespectful to God.
Wait. Sometimes the stuff that I think he makes stuff I think he makes stuff to chase people away at times. He'll make stuff to be like, I just want to make this because I just want to make it, and I don't care if it looks nice or not.
Absolutely.
Because there's times I won't point out on any particular products, but there's times where I look and be like, man, like this looks like Oshkosh Bigosh.
Who gives a fuck? It's Nego.
It is Nego. And I am a peon. Nego is my father.
I'm a bug. I'll buy garbage.
I will buy it. But I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying why though. Like,
don't ever
why'd you have
call
to make
him.
That one?
Don't ever call him out again.
I won't. But I just had to we're on the subject of it.
I mean,
it may not be what we want. That's a good. That's a good
point.
Look,
even with it even happened with Bape, where it would just be like, he'll drop something and be like, what the fuck is this?
That's different though. Bape was a bigger company. Human Made is so small.
I would rather him do it with this because it's
rather him do it
like it's niche. It's like our brand.
How big do you think his team is compared to what it was with Bape?
Smaller.
It's probably like, I don't know. I don't know. But on a ballpark, I probably say he probably has like 8 people who are who are in his design team.
I'll say mid-teens.
Mid-teens? Okay, let's go to like 13.
Okay.
13.
Fair
compared
enough.
to Bape, let's say what?
Yeah.
What would you say like
Bape,
what it was for Bape? Probably like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're cutting it in half. I literally think he makes stuff cuz it's like, all right.
But that's just one thing. I think another thing that people don't realize with certain brands, and like, not to generalize Japanese, but the Japanese is just like, you guys came here and found me cool. I've just been doing what I wanted to do. So you expect this one aspect of the brand consistently. That's your problem.
No, it's not one aspect.
No, but you want that a certain. It is one. You want a certain aesthetic and a certain look from him.
Would you? There's.
Don't corner me. Don't corner me. Before you do your lawyer thing.
You gave me the alley-oop.
No. Because you want. I know what look you want. You're in New York. I know what look you want.
You're just playing devil's advocate.
But I'm just saying.
You agree with me.
I can't agree with you on camera because Nigo's watching this.
I love Nigo. Nigo, I love you. I love you. I love you, bro. I love you. You are my father forever.
But no,
Nigo, even with all the stuff he could do no wrong still.
But I stand behind this. Look,
listen,
before you go.
On my favorite albums, there's certain songs where I'm like, I wonder why he did that.
But look, that's a little different because it's like for the world. But with like them, it's like we found them cool. We found them. Yeah. They were doing whatever they were doing prior to us giving them all this attention, before Japan was the Mecca. Like, they were doing their thing, whatever it may be. So you can't just come over to someone else's house and be like, I like when you place your cup always over here. Keep doing it over here.
I'm not.
And if you look at his track record, even if you look at Nowhere, right? When he was with Jun, you look at some of the T-shirts on the magazines, you will literally say the same thing where it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, what do you... He's been doing those kind of like, quote-unquote, senseless designs. We could literally pull that up.
I disagree.
We could literally pull that up. Pull up the Nowhere Code designs. There's some where it's just like, what is that? What is that? We ain't got time for that. You ODing.
All right. You said pull it up. But,
hey, yo.
Hey, yo. But nah, yeah, listen, I'm not saying it's just I'm just a fan.
But off the air, I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm just a fan. When do you think, or not even when? I don't want to say when, but it was like a while back. This is random. This is like I'm pulling this out of my like ass. I remember like Lupe said that he wanted to like start up his own brand. I always wish that he kind of like got back into like, not that he's not fly, but on his like shit talking fly shit. Like, yo, like
y'all judge me.
I think that was an essential part of his everything. And that was a hard switch from
real quick. Say what you just said again.
I said you blame me for the Greedy Geniuses, and he was the reason why I wore them.
Disgusting. He did endorse Greedy Geniuses.
He endorsed it heavy.
He did.
That's the reason I bought them.
He did.
I thought I was. To be honest with you, I thought I was coming to school doing something that day.
Yo, bro. This is what, 2007?
Yeah.
This nigga came to school with his Greedy Geniuses on and thought he was about to murder the game. He had his braids. I think he had Jeezy Snowman hoodie. He had Kid Robot hoodie on. Thought he was about to do it to him. We sparked him all day long till he threw out the shoes. Who's the owner of Greedy Geniuses?
A greedy dumbass. A greedy dumbass.
And then Rick Ross did like a verse knocking Greedy Geniuses.
I'm a greedy genius, no reference to the ugly clothes.
No reference to the ugly clothes. So why would you even wear Greedy Genius sneakers? I want all of you guys to look up Greedy Geniuses if you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It was trash. Yeah, to Lupe, like, I think we've always been looking for like that fly rapper. I don't think we'll ever get it.
No, we've gotten a bunch of fly rappers.
No, but like a rapper that raps about fashion as much as rappers rap about crime.
Kanye West.
Nah.
He's come the
closest, but like to the same magnitude as someone raps about crime.
Someone that raps
A$AP was supposed to be that.
He was supposed to be that motherfucker.
You know.
That's a good question.
That
A$AP, man. A$AP literally, I thought A$AP was going to be Dipset / Kanye West /
So he was going to be the Lord and Savior, Lord Flacco.
Is he?
No.
Yeah, you have A$AP Ferg. You have A$AP Ferg.
Why he's not? He's doing other things. I don't know what he's doing.
How do you like his sneakers with whatchamacallit, Under Armour.
That's trash. Come on. Why are you even baiting me?
No, I'm just asking you.
You know it's trash. Not because of him, but it's Under Armour. It's gonna be trash. Look at your face.
I'm asking you.
It's trash. How do you like him?
Huh?
How do you like his sneakers with Under Armour?
You know what I do like about what he did with Under Armour? He went against the grain. He could have went to Nike. Could have went to Adidas.
That's.
You know,
But
as a real
look.
Cat, he was trying to make
no,
like,
look.
I'm gonna make this
that
pop.
speaks to what you said about Nigo, where he just does things to drive people away. I think like certain people get too. I don't want to call him arrogant, but he calls himself arrogant, so whatever.
Does he?
Too arrogant, where it's just like I want to test how much pull I have. Watch me bring all these customers to Under Armour. No, you didn't.
I think he did. He probably did.
Who did you see?
Like, I mean, white kids somewhere.
Yeah,
white kids.
Stop. People are lean. I mean,
rappers don't care for you.
Granted.
Rappers don't care for you.
You're right.
People.
Granted.
I don't care to sell to you cool.
Yeah, because we are 10%.
In LA and Soho, I don't care to you for you. I want to sell to Seth, who lives in Colorado. Who
That's mad racist.
No, come on.
That was
Come
mad
on, nah.
racist.
I mean, want to sell.
There's a Seth in Colorado right now. Just like,
But at the time when he came out with those sneakers, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he also had his lineup with Under Armour as well. And I think both of them. No.
I'm sorry, I was on my phone, nigga. What?
No, both of them were like had their both sneaker from Under Armour at the same time. Like,
what's your point?
No, I was saying that both were making a pretty much of a I think somewhat of a killing. I think people that were interested in the sneaker. You know,
I don't know.
I mean, I
know niggas was playing ball in Under Armour shoes when Steph was, endorsing it. That makes more sense. It was trash, but that's like when Marbury's came out. It was trash, but niggas was using it to play ball.
You can't flex. If you're not playing football, you can't flex Under Armour.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only time it makes sense.
Yeah, you can't.
So with him doing that, it was just like, why'd you do it?
Yeah, why'd you do it?
Just make a Converse or something. I don't know.
I thought it was out of the box.
A Converse would have been dope. Oh what?
You're not gonna make something that wasn't.
Think of the claim though. Like if mad people wore Under Armour.
You're not. But that's the arrogance. And look, you fell on your face. And I'm not gonna make fun of him for trying because he has that clip where he's just like, "How you gonna make fun of me trying?" Nigga? And there's no knock for trying, but there's things where it's just like you kind of reaching. Like that's reaching. No knock. All right, it happened. Kudos to him. I love him.
I think it won't stop happening though. That's gonna be the real scary part.
What, him?
I think we have more Under Armour sneakers.
Niggas really.
What about
you know what
artists
it is?
or
Under Armour is probably cutting a check though.
Yeah.
They're probably cutting a check. Because as far as their clothing goes, like I'd rock their clothing to work out and shit like that.
Well, I was waiting to see how you was gonna win that. What else would you
To flex. To flex. Rock it to flex.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, man, it's just interesting to see what's happening with the big brands and how they're like catering to a lot of celebs who don't play sports.
Yeah.
It's like the Big Bang all over again.
Do you think Drake's and if he went to whatchamacallit? If he went to Adidas,
You mean if he went
as far as opposed to him with Nike, like, do you think whatever he would have dropped would have like hit?
I mean, he's not hitting it big at Nike.
Well, what did he even make with
He made a couple of Jordans.
But because he signed with Nike recently after the whole Pusha T.
But he had his Jordans. He had the OVO 12s.
Those are good.
Yeah, and the 10s.
Those are good.
And they did good. I mean, but it was not like, it wasn't as big as Travis, and I hate Travis Scott's shoes, but.
Oh, why?
Because I feel like it's like, literally before.
What's there not to like about that?
No, but it's like, it's not that I dislike the shoe. You can't not like the shoe. But that colorway came out literally maybe a couple months prior. The brown and with the black check, he just flipped the check, and the response that it got. I mean, I'm a hater, so it just made me upset. It was just like, bro, you just flipped the check on a Jordan that literally just came out. Like it literally just came out in that colorway. and you just flip the check.
Those didn't drop after that?
No, they dropped literally
right
before, and he just made it with a flip check. His little cactus
but what's
design.
there not to like about that?
No, it's not that I don't like the shoe.
That's literally bread and butter. Like,
no, I don't like the shoe, but the shoe came out. You flipped the check. I'm mad that people are going crazy at like.
Well,
it's already done. What do we do here?
I guess it's more of the pill of Travis Scott.
It speaks to the artist, and I mean, kudos to his pull, you know. But
you don't even like the low tops.
The low tops are trash.
The low tops look like you.
The low tops don't look like you.
The low tops
they look like your mother. Those are trash. I'm sorry.
You see. I'm about to cut your ass.
A lot of brands are like depending on celebrities to actually sell sneakers, even though they never played basketball before.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on, luxury brands coming to like streetwear to kind of appeal to that audience?
It's weird. It feels like
suspect.
Yeah, it feels like almost like. It feels pimping. Like the end of something. Like,
yep.
Because it's like, I feel like they wouldn't do this if they didn't have to. I feel like they have to do this.
Of course.
They don't want to do this.
This is the new.
If they did this back in like 2004, 2003, that would have been crazy.
I mean, so you know what's funny about this whole like moment, like Dior, Jordan, Stussy, Virgil, LV, all that jazz. Is if you look at all of these designs, we had them on our MySpace page. So all those high heel Nikes, all those ghetto shits that there was those ghetto black designs, those Nike high heels, those Bape high heels, etc. Those are all on our MySpace pages. The fucking Burberry Air Force Ones and all those Louis Vuitton one-off customs and stuff like that. Like all those fakes that you would have got clowned for that now it's like, oh, we love it. It's DIY and all that bullshit. That's what it's so ironic. Like even when we went to Essence in Montreal and we saw those Comme des Garçons high heel Nikes, the green with the red check. If you had those on in 04 or something, like, what the fuck is you doing with your high heel Nikes? Like, you'd be finished. So it's just like, yeah. So it speaks to Dapper Dan's situation too, because it's just like, here you are ridiculing like a man and like taking his profits and just like destroying his whole career, and then years later, here we are again, and you're doing the shit that was like frowned upon or looked down on as ghetto and shit like that. So, I mean, I won't take away from Kim at Dior or anybody like that because I think they're genuine. But the brands themselves are just like, it's just like, wow, you guys look super desperate right now.
I mean,
it's super sick.
With all the collabs, do you think a lot of these brands are selling themselves cheap?
Absolutely.
Which brands?
I mean, it's a lot of collabs.
No, like which side of fashion?
Like I've seen Babe collab with a lot of people.
It's not under.
We don't talk about Babe here.
Yeah, like we don't even. If it's not Nigo, anything Babe does should be irrelevant because Nigo isn't the one leading the army. Like even with Stussy, like Stussy is not with Sean, yet people still wear it.
It's disgusting.
Not too sure, But just to go back a little bit, I feel like the only thing that I don't like about those Dior ones that it kind of looks too much like a custom. Like it looks like something that.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It looks like something that you see on MySpace. I feel like they could have did something a little bit more. It could have because it's already a Jordan 1. The silhouette is already there. I don't think you had to put Dior on it in the checks. You could have probably just kept it a little bit more. It could have. Once you have that, it's already a sneaker. Period. So that first job is done. Oh, he's trying to get you lit.
Yeah, he wild on that cup.
Yeah, it's already Jordan 1. I feel like they kind of could have just.
I don't mind it. I won't buy it. I can't afford it.
What if you had mad money? Would you
buy it?
No,
it wouldn't be anywhere on my list. That has to be gifted to me.
Fair enough. Yeah, please. Moving on though, what is, you asked Malik this, I'm asking you, what is your favorite brands right now?
This Is Never That is like number one right now.
What about that do you like?
So I've been pretty much stuck in like Korean aesthetic and Korean market for like a while now. So since I got my Lifeful vest in 2014, it's just like everything, literally everything they do. They're like, not to discredit anything they do, and this is a lack of a better term, but like they're like the New Japan. It's like refreshing, like their designs, their look on things. Like This Is Never That reminds me of like a Korean Supreme, like, and their silhouettes are just like, it's just new shit. It's just new. It feels new. Like I don't want to go and buy the same shit over. You know, like how many hoodies can you have? How many T-shirts can you have with different people's logos on it? How many, you know, shit can you have? Like, give me something brand new. So they'll have like a fucking, like I recently bought like a black long sleeve and the whole front is like screen printed, and that like it's obnoxious. Like I haven't seen anything like that in a while. So them, like, they're number one. Of course, Human Made, because I'm an ego loyalist. They can do no wrong in my eyes. Who else is that? Softnet.
Okay. Softnet is dope.
That's a no brainer.
Come to Gatson is not three.
I know one of them.
You know, Come to Gatson Home is three.
Okay. I know one of them.
What?
Non-native is one.
Yeah, non-native. I mean, those are like mainstays that never will leave my like top. But yeah, I just want like new shit, because I mean I don't have money. Like I don't have money, so I don't.
You just came back from a 2-week sexcation in Brazil.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brazil, so there's two Brazilian companies, Piet and High Company.
I seen on your Instagram.
Yeah, so those two super dope. Those are also so the first time we went to Brazil,
São Paulo.
Yeah, São Paulo was the first time that I got put onto them, and there's a store called Urban Shop in São Paulo, which is super dope. They have like literally up to date shit like you wouldn't expect, and it's like, it's not in the worst neighborhood, but it's not like in a fucking metropolis. So it's like super dope. So they have Yeezys, Sacai Nikes. They had Supreme there and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see in Brazil. But High Company, Piet, like it's just, I just like new shit, because you know the thing that a lot of people want to do is like lay claim to shit that's not in their generation. So like Supreme, Bape, Stussy, these things are not really our brands, right? So
you mean on a generational?
Yeah, because dude, I was born in '92. You know, I was born in '92. These brands started in '93, '94.
Why not though?
They're not my brand.
Just to be devil's ad, like, well,
I enjoyed them. Don't get it twisted. I bought them. I grew up with them. I grew up with them, but it's a different kind of relationship to when you like literally are 17 or 16 in Supreme drops, and you're like skating in LES and Soho, and it's just like you got the first few collections. Like Human Made is my brand. Like, you get it? Human Made came out, and I got the first collection.
Right.
That's my brand. You know, like, I want what's mine, because can't no one take away what's mine. You come, I'm wearing a Supreme hat, and then compared to someone who's, like, in, like, 38, and they have, like, original collection, it's just like, damn, y'all still doing that? Like, nothing new?
Yeah.
No, like, and there's nothing wrong with continuing the support of a brand, or like just continuing as a brand in general. Like, you don't have to stop after 10 years, but I would like to diversify what's in my collection, like with what's mine versus what's new. It's like same thing. Like if I only listen to old music, like only, and I'm not listening to the artists of my time, that would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
That was a great
you gotta live in the now a little bit. And I suffer from nostalgia a lot. So for me to even be like proactive like that it shows you how important it is to me. So yeah, like you gotta have your own shit. Like even this, like pool, this is ours. Like the store opened. I mean, it closed when it opened, but at least you could say I was there for the inaugural open. You know, like I bought it in Japan. Mine.
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
but yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Fair.
How about you?
My top 3.
Yeah,
whatever.
Ooh, this is better. Like
Yeah,
this.
it is really good.
Yeah, it was really good. Number 1.
This is number one.
Can I put a genre as my number 1?
Sure, why not? I mean, that's sus. Like why? Like why is he doing this?
Yo.
Is it?
No, actually, that's like
That would have made me upset. To be honest.
that is on my list though. It's on my
That'd be
list.
dope.
It's on my list as of lately. You need to get up on the way. Yo, once you start, it's like, damn.
I started the wave.
Or like Snow Peak and shit like that.
Huh?
Like Snow Peak and shit like that.
I would I don't have any number 1 brand. I mean, Human Made is probably, it would bounce around between my number 1 and 2 between this and the genre that I'm currently looking at. But you know what I like? I like, damn, the name just farted out my ear.
He's a liar, guys.
No, don't do that
It's
to me.
Fubu.
Yo, Fubu's dope, man.
Fubu is kind of dope.
Like, but nah,
That's crazy. I love food.
I still have a Fubu gray T-shirt with the bubble leather stitching.
Mm-hmm.
You got the same one?
Me and my brother can go
Yo, that is the flyest shirt ever. Ever. Yes to Fubu.
That's their box tee.
That's a classic. It's a classic.
For
We
sure.
have to speak to that. That's like fuck out of here. That's a classic.
For sure.
But yeah, what's your number 1 genre? This
Number
nigga
one
want a genre.
Would be vintage 90s high-end stuff. That's something I've just been looking at.
That's a given.
Huh?
That's a given. Change it.
Huh?
Change it, because you've liked that already. This is not new.
Aw, why you gonna do that to me?
Now, like of now,
Like the new stuff? All right,
that you
know
like
what?
now.
I would say it's not much. I don't really. There's no brand. I'm being honest. There's no
But
brand.
then no answer.
There's no new brand right now. Like
It doesn't have to be a new brand, but I'm just saying. Like I know there's never been a time where we weren't stuck on 90s vintage high end.
But this is new for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is new for me. It's all new. If it's not human made, I'd say I don't have any. Yeah, I don't really have a number. I don't even have a number 3. If it's not like there's my bases that I always look to, which would be Comme des Garçons, Human Made.
Those bitches.
As of lately, I love Awake. Awake would be one of the ones that I really fuck with, just because I really love the movement. Like
I think that's a good person.
yeah, like I feel like Angelo Bache, like I feel like he's just like I had met him twice, and every time
He's from Queens.
From Queens.
Shout out to Queens.
Every time I had met him, he was always cordial, very, very extremely. There's no ego, but beyond him, what the brand is aiming towards is like, like I like the piece that they did it was a while ago. It's probably like this past summer.
I really wanted to be like up on all his shit, like him and Noah, but I was just like, man, $50 for another T-shirt, man.
Don't do that. No,
No, not knock on him. This is speaking to my pockets, but it's just like I spent $50 for another T-shirt.
It's crazy.
Another $50 on that to give me $100, and I could buy me a Sakai T-shirt.
I'm done. But why, my brother? Why you gonna get Sakai when you can get something from a man who looks like you, my brother?
He's Ecuadorian.
You need to open up.
He said,
Stay woke. Yo, what's that mean with our Kelly? And he got the goofy. Stay woke. Stay woke.
Think.
His eyes are red.
Think,
Stay woke,
guys.
my brother.
think, guys.
Think. Stay woke.
No, I really want his shit.
You know what? Also, it's that list is hard for me because I have my base that I always love.
Yeah.
I have like my new shit that I'm like constantly looking at. I like Angelo Baque. I like that whole clique. I like Angelo Baque.
Noah.
I love Noah. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Noah. Noah is adding on to New York. Like
we need them.
It can't be just Supreme. And Supreme is it New York?
Well, I mean, I mean,
it is New York, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying, but
You know, you feel me? But is it?
I mean,
it's what Supreme being for New York is like Jay-Z, like you're the god, like you're so out of this realm.
You belong to the world.
You belong
now.
to the world at this point.
Yeah.
Noah's like, yo,
I'm right on the corner.
No, I'm on the corner.
Like, come through.
Like, you see me on Ken Mar.
Yeah. I'm right over here in Yonkers, Daddy.
Yeah, like him,
I'm at the barbershop.
Him. There's a A&R who works with. Why am I forgetting everyone's name right now?
Shit, I know who you're talking about because you always bring him up.
Brock Marciano. Brock Marciano.
Okay.
He did the creative direction for Kendrick Lamar's.
Yes. You met him, no?
White boy. No. I didn't meet him. I met.
Whose stylist did you
I'm
meet?
forgetting everyone's album. I'm forgetting everyone's
This
name.
nigga drink too much.
Nuts, yo.
Stop doing coke.
Hold on, give me a second. Tremaine Emery, aka Denim Tears. First of all, when you meet people, it's like meeting. I think I recommend everyone, if you're into, you don't even have to you don't have to want to become a designer of any sort. If whatever you like, meet the person that's making it. It changes everything because it's just like yeah. Like me, I didn't meet him, but I heard him speak in person, and I was like, I get it. Like meeting Angelo, I was like, I get it. And then it's like once you see the stuff that he makes, it's like I see what you're trying to make. So it's like Tremaine Emery, I really fuck with. I fuck with No Vacancy. Like I like their
Vacancy is dope.
I like the really New Balances. I think what was a 998.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Why you don't like it?
The Wi-Fi and water?
I like it.
I don't like it.
I fuck with
but
it.
I love him, so anything he does, I'll love it.
Yeah, like
I think
he comes off to me as a very, very smart person with a direction.
He's from Queens,
and he's another one from Queens.
It don't matter what he does.
Let's talk about Queens right quick, man.
All the time.
Let's talk about Queens right quick, man.
Queens is the best borough.
Yeah,
the best borough.
One of a kind.
The biggest,
there's
the best.
A lot of stuff happening with people from Queens.
We got everybody.
I'm not gonna name no names.
We got Ronnie Feig.
There's some people from Queens I wish would, you kind of rep Manhattan a little bit more than you do Queens. You kind of rep.
Such as.
What's their name?
Not naming no names.
What's their?
There's a few people.
We'll never do a collaboration with them.
When I think
there's a few people. There's a few people. Mario's trying to get me to. He's Mario was like the black what's his face Vlad TV.
What was that you put in your pocket earlier? Was that a gun?
I love Black TV, by the way.
You love snitches.
I love Black TV.
You love snitches.
I love
he loves Tekashi 6ix9ine.
You love Tekashi 6ix9ine. You love Tekashi 6ix9ine. Where was that from? But there's some people from Queens I just wish would like rep.
Ooh, Ronnie Feig?
Listen, I'm not naming no names. Just
Ronnie Feig! What the fuck?
A few people. There's
like Joe Budden says, you gotta take this podcast to the next level.
Next level?
I don't know, man.
What? I wish Ronnie Feig would open up. I think he has enough money to open up.
Absolutely, he should have been opened up in
Long Island
Queens.
City. Fuck it, drop it on Jamaica Avenue, nigga.
Nah, he ain't gonna.
He ain't from there.
Dropping on Jamaica. Yeah, he not from
That's
that.
not gonna happen.
He'll drop
Who
it.
is from that part?
He'll drop it in
Angelo
Sunnyside.
Blackie from that part of Queens.
He is. He is. He should open up a wake in Queens.
You know,
But
like when will Queens? Like everyone is talking about. Oh, like I'm trying to push. Who's really drop something in Queens?
Even his boy Teddy, like opening up his store in the city, which is fine to open up your first store in the city, but like y'all niggas could just open up in Queens. Like y'all could just open up. Engineer Garments moved to Queens, kind of.
I mean,
What?
Like they have their factories in Queens now,
That's dope.
and they're doing the sample sales of Queens.
That's dope.
So that's a thing.
They won't. No one will come there until a big guy
yeah.
is there.
Yeah. And it's gonna happen, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, Queens,
Cool.
get on
That's
this."
fine.
Suck
That's
my
fine.
dick."
It's a lot.
fine.
I can understand. It's
It's
a lot
fine.
of business in Manhattan.
Yeah, but you have a Kith in Brooklyn. He could have easily had that in Queens.
I don't.
You know what it was though.
I don't think-
To his defense, it's literally it's not just him. It's him and a few. I'm pretty sure he has a few people around him, and they're like, yo, it makes like why would you?
And it probably
Why
made
would
sense
you-
financially.
That's what I'm saying, yeah,
Once
why would you
again,
break open-
I'm speaking from a hater's point of
Yeah,
view.
no, which is fine. Why would you break open a market and like risk money when this is a business at the end of the day? Like I'm trying to make money doing fly stuff.
I thought you was about it.
Right, same.
I don't think
same.
people will see the value, and it's crazy. Opening,
But it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
No,
It's
it's
coming. Someone's
definitely
gonna do it.
It's
coming.
definitely coming.
Someone's
Because
gonna do it.
like when I think of Queens, there's so much rich history in Queens. Like even people's favorites. Like
Yeah,
even.
it's only gonna make sense to build in Long Island City though.
Yeah, I mean, naturally,
naturally,
Skyline right there.
Yeah, best
naturally so. Yeah.
I was like, okay.
even by MoMA PS1.
Best view.
Yeah,
They could do it right.
It's
They could just
perfect.
start developing
It's
by
perfect.
the
Oh, yeah.
PS1.
Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
perfect, you know, like you said, over there towards Jackson Heights and a lot of areas in Astoria, like you should, you know. Queens is everything, you know.
Queens has a lot of sneakerheads.
everything.
I mean, it's New York,
It's
baby.
right there.
One of the things
It's
I
right
always
there.
talk about is Queens is it's nomadic people. We travel everywhere.
Yeah.
We go to Brooklyn, we go to Harlem, we go to the Bronx. We're traveling.
One of my favorite directors is from Queens, New York.
Who?
Martin Scorsese.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And I didn't even know he was from Queens, but I just figured he was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
if
figured.
you
It was
pay,
either he was from Brooklyn or from Queens. I
So
just
is Adrian Brody though, the youngest person I ever met.
no. Your father.
My nigga, who knows these? Who knows him?
Anyone watching
When y'all
this,
kept calling him my
if
dad,
you
I was
can,
like,
if you
the
can
fuck is
find
this?
Mario's Instagram, if you can find his Instagram,
he was on Sway trying to play some beats for Sway, and Sway was like, okay. And I looked it up. He was like, oh, he from Queens. It's like he's literally.
well, which part?
That nigga is
from,
your
like,
daddy.
What even? Okay,
He's your daddy.
that's your.
He's
father.
your daddy.
That's your father.
He's your daddy.
Your father. But yeah, man. I just wish that a lot of people from Queens would just rep Queens more.
You know what I would like? I would like for there to be like a. I mean, it's happening where like there's a crash, but I want like like a stock market crash, but a fashion market crash to where we
It
just
already
go to
happened,
zero. I know it's happening,
It's
but
happening,
they're still fighting. I
But
literally
for what, though?
want
What would that make?
just to cleanse.
but like of what? Of like the old brands?
Just everything to stop. Cause, man, like I said earlier, like how many T-shirts do we need? Like how many hoodies? I love it. I love it.
T-shirts is like,
I'm a monkey. I'm gonna buy it.
Don't do that.
But
man.
sometimes I
Wait,
just
do you
like,
really? Let me ask you a question, just to counter that. Do you really want people to just stop making shirts?
yeah.
That's why.
What do you mean by
Yeah.
like, you want
You're
them to stop?
just being
Yeah.
a grumpy dude, man.
No, I want them to stop making shirts.
That's why.
Is it-
How much fucking shirts do
How
we have?
much music can a person make? Stop making music. It's too much music.
I actually said that prior.
You
That's
said
trash.
that? You said that? You believe that?
Never.
Bro, do you know how many albums that you missed that you could go back and listen to?
But that's the beauty
What?
of it.
Like, yo, slow down.
That's the beauty.
I want to catch up.
But that's the beauty of it. It has like
Keep
You know
up.
how much is falling through the cracks?
Oh well. As my mom says,
that's
oh well. I don't care.
That's the beauty of it. It's so much out there that like you can take time and listen.
Take what time?
I mean,
I got sick. I'm black.
No, but the thing is, when you're
I got 56 years left on this earth
before a cop come and shoot
I
you.
die.
Before a cop come and shoot you.
Or they could give me an expedited exit, and they kill me tomorrow.
Wait, what?
it's
Expedite my fucking death.
It's so much time that you.
No, because look, you know how much drops happened this week that we didn't
It's a lot.
see?
A lot of drops.
Y'all know Max B dropped?
No,
I did not.
I didn't know
I
that.
did not.
I just saw someone tweet, "What is Max B talking about?" And I was like, "What is Max B talking about?
I didn't know what the hell
is he
was
talking
going
about
on.
something?"
I'm not gonna lie to
But
you.
like, yo, mad shit just be happening. I'm just like, wait, like, I just
You can't put
So this is a topic I want to raise because I want you guys to talk about it as well.
What's up?
The length of albums then.
oh,
There's so much coming out.
Punch just tweeted that.
Yeah,
How long should a
Yo, you follow Punch?
yeah?
Oh, good man. Good man.
I gotta follow him.
I'm in the culture.
I looked it because you liked it and it popped up on my notifications. What do y'all think about the length of albums and how that contributes to, so much music coming out?
This is first of all, I want to say this has nothing to do nothing, but So Much Fun is my favorite album of this year. I think it's so great.
What was your favorite
anyway,
album?
So Much Fun. Young
What was
Thug.
your favorite? The Young Thug album?
That's what the fuck I just said 3 times.
It was dope.
But yeah, like it's just like too much of everything. But especially with clothing, like music, it's not doing anything, so it's not a bother. But like clothing, especially like so much clothes, so much shoes,
So much to go.
$2,000.
You're whining.
I am.
I mean, you can't put a. You can't. I feel like you can't put a. You can't put a hold on the culture though. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yes, we can.
You can't. You can't.
Guys,
you
Daddy chill. Daddy chill.
Like, yo, you're one. Yo, listen.
Like, I be
listen.
chilling, and I be like, yeah, I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna fucking get me a new apartment. Shit about to be lit. I'm about to do my grown up shit.
Stay home, boy.
Then
stay home with your mama.
Then EG drops a fucking Danner collab, and I'm like, oh shit, I need new hiking boots. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
But I
You
do. But relax on me.
Don't got no job. But that's okay, cause I'll still fly.
That shit
Like,
is
spend it.
rape.
Spend
It feels like rape after a while, though.
Well, it's, no.
Listen,
It feels like
let me ask you a question.
It feels like rape.
It would make you live in the United States of America.
I wish I didn't live here.
I'm gonna speak like Farrakhan, my brother.
My brothers.
You live in the United States of America.
You look like that nigga.
Why would anyone stop just for the sake of morale or for the sake of?
It's a disgusting culture. That's a
Nah,
disgusting
man.
disgusting
but not
thing,
even
though.
morale. But would you want that to just stop? That's not even realistic.
But we're not speaking in realistic terms.
Right.
But even like doing this podcast, like the first thing I thought, like
Margaret's
just like, yo, like
Margaret is flooded.
really another motherfucking podcast? Like I hope you guys don't even watch this. Like skim around.
Watch
Like don't
this,
watch the
please.
whole
Don't
thing.
listen
I'm
to
a
me.
guest. Watch
Watch
this.
us.
Watch
Watch
this.
us.
Like
I
what
how I
makes
listen to Joe
like
Rogan.
like
Or
what
hot boxing
makes
with Mike
your
Tyson.
voice important?
And I'm
Just
not gonna
another
plug for
group
that.
of niggas talking about what they fucking get. Like, and you know what's crazy?
Gotta do it.
Like I'll like, cause I'm not
Gotta
big into the
do it.
podcast world. I'm big into music, but like you guys will recommend me to podcasts, and I'll listen. I'll be like, man, I spent 2 hours
You will love it.
2 hours
You
of
will love
my
it.
fucking
You will.
life
You will love it.
when I could have been
You
learning
will-
a new language.
That's not. That's listen.
That's a fact.
This is
No,
stupid,
no,
guys.
No, that's why.
Think,
No,
Alright.
listen. That's why you gotta choose.
I'll
your
argue
podcast.
against that.
Choose your podcast wisely.
bro. For every smart or informative podcast that you watch,
It's not informative. It's not about. It
is informative.
No, that's more. It's,
So what? Wait, what are you choosing wisely then?
I'm choosing wise. What it is you're getting insights. You just get insights.
That's called informative.
well,
No, I'm not. It's not really though. It's almost like compound.
That's informative.
It is informative, but I don't go there to learn.
No, you
No,
don't.
I'm not saying you go in there to learn.
Joe Rogan's podcast is the only podcast I listen to learn.
No, that's
But
not.
my listen,
He get
my
people
shit
on
is like oversaturation is such a it just scares me.
There's too much black people.
There is.
All right, I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Like, yo, there's gonna be there's first. I think for one thing, in order for things to thrive, you need an excess. You need excess. It's like how Jay-Z said, it's either you're overpaid or you're under rated. So it's like I feel like
that's not what it means.
It is. Listen, let me land this plane. I feel like in order for anything to thrive, you need a lot of people trying to do it because you're gonna open up the fishing net. You're gonna get a lot of trash, but out of all that trash, you're gonna get a few good stuff out of that. Like, there's a lot of rappers, but if there wasn't so much rappers, we probably wouldn't have new rappers coming out every year who are lit. Like, yo, like if there was listen, if there was some
Does that make sense?
Listen, if there was some law like, oh, since there's so much rappers,
that's what used to be. That's how it used to be.
Listen, let me land the plane. Let me land this plane. If there was a law that's like, oh, there's so much rappers because let me
land the fucking plane.
Yeah. If there was a law, if there was a law that was like, oh, since there's so much rappers per year, we can only allow like 200 people
who are nice.
Nope.
I would love that.
200 people to file for a permit to get a chance at being a rapper. Do you know the amount of, we won't even hear who's nice. We'll get one great rapper every 30 years maybe.
Listen. The radio, listen, you made your point. The radio existed, and that's how the radio worked.
That's
how the radio used to work.
Bro?
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about prior. You had Jay-Z, DMX, Jadakiss, Biggie.
We don't even do
but
that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Rappers don't even make songs for the radio no more.
Listen, you're not listening. That's how it used to be, and it worked. Is what I'm saying. When you had a filter, when you had certain like standards that you had to hit, if you could have Eminem, Jay-Z, DMX, all on Ja Rule, Fat Joe, all on one billing, Method Man, Redman, I would rather it that way than have a slew of Little Do, Little Da.
You guys are saying the barriers of entry.
There's no barriers.
It was higher back in the
Yes.
day.
Even look at this bullshit. Look at what we're doing. Niggas got mics.
I disagree.
We ain't never have mics before.
I disagree. Listen.
You can buy a mic and record a podcast?
Yeah.
You had to go on TV if you wanted to be heard.
That's a fact. But now listen. Now let me respond to what you just said.
Okay.
With that said, you don't listen to Joe Rogan.
No, because he used to be on Fear Factor.
That's fine. And he even jokes about
serving dicks.
And the Man Show. The Man Show. He was on the Man Show.
Yes.
On the Man Show. But with that said, he has probably one of the most insightful. First of all, his podcast could go under a bunch of categories and be number one in all those categories.
What makes his podcast?
His guests.
Shut up. Makes it like, let's say, if it didn't exist, what would you be missing?
I would be missing out on certain point of views that would not get any type of platform from nowhere. You wouldn't get an interview from Alex Jones in this day and age from no one. You know why? Because everyone is sponsored.
Who's Alex Jones?
Hold on, wait.
That's what I'm saying. But for the people who know who he is, they know that he would not get no platform.
I disagree. The only reason why
you hate conspiracies.
The only reason why I disagree because
it's not about the conspiracies. It's not about the conspiracies. But I don't even like Alex Jones because of that. But my whole point is you would not get a interview from Edward Snowden. You know why? Because people are sponsored.
Who is he?
So clearly, I'm speaking to a monkey over here.
Who is he?
He's the one who leaked all the surveillance dishonest that the government was doing all the people, and now he's living in Russia now.
Living in Russia. Who's interviewing these guys?
That was one of the greatest interviews I've ever had.
You ever had?
What did you learn?
A whole bunch.
Like,
do you know that right now your phone is searching for information?
Yes.
Even when it's off?
It's a smartphone.
Even it gives off your location even when it's off?
Yes.
Do you know that your phone is never really off? Even
Yes, I know that. I know that.
You want to be a know-it-all.
Dude, I swear to my mother's grave, I know that.
Okay, let me ask
That's
you.
really the knowledge that you got?
Let me ask you another.
Because I don't think you should pepper him with the facts. It's the fact that someone like Edward Snowden.
It's like,
the media talks about him. They look down on him.
They look down on him. You get such a narrative.
It was such a neutral.
Joe Rogan
operates in the gray area. And even like when
you guys aren't getting the platform of what I'm saying, right? Yeah. I get obviously this creates opportunity for literally every color of this, for every spectrum.
You get unhinged media. You get unhinged media.
And that's all cool. That's cool, great. You could hear things that you would never hear before. Like, niggas call guns dicks. I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that. But
no, they don't.
Yes, they do. Niggas say
you call guns dicks. We don't know.
Nah, man, you know.
But look, it's not something that I couldn't live without.
That's you. You're speaking for yourself.
You could not. Whatever.
Next
topic.
Because
y'all be trying to fight.
Especially how polarized.
Y'all be trying to fight.
No, but how polarizing the country is, it's really frustrating to see people operate in such a binary way. Like, it's either good or bad or red and blue.
Exactly.
Like, Joe Rogan literally operates in that gray area, and then the kind of discourse he has, like when they did the interview around the documentary about veganism.
Yes.
He's like, let's have you're for veganism, you're not for
vegan.
You're just for like level thinking.
Fuck vegans.
Debate.
For 3 hours, a day, the news like CNN, MSNBC, you can't debate a topic in 35 seconds. Especially if you're like liberal.
Shit not important
to you.
This shit not important to anybody.
No,
you want to hear a 3-hour argument about what you eat?
You don't listen to podcasts.
I mean, but it's important.
No, hold on. About what you eat.
But it's important though.
You don't.
It's important. It's important to know what you're consuming in your body.
Listen, I respect what you're saying.
Yeah.
I respect what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you're literally someone. I'm speaking to someone who simply does not care. So it's like whatever. There's no convincing you.
Well,
but I can speak for the many people who do care about this stuff. Who I even care about, because it's like the fact that we are living in a world where you either got CNN or Fox News to give you news that's just nonsense. Like Joe Rogan literally will interview anyone.
I miss the good old days.
And he'll listen. He'll interview anyone, and just literally he does not. He's
but
not.
He can't dress. Got you with that one, right?
He can't just play.
Yes.
Joe Rogan could probably beat up everyone in this room right now.
No,
he can't beat me up. He get jumped.
All right.
Get shot.
But nah, man. But no. Let's reel this back in. Without excess, you probably wouldn't get as much good stuff either. You will get a lot of bad stuff, but you probably wouldn't get as much good stuff.
I disagree, but all right, we'll move on.
I mean, look, the podcast world is saturated. That's true.
Damn, he just said we'll move on.
But
how do you do that? This is the problem. You want his voice to be heard?
Do you guys want him on the podcast?
Yes, you
vote. Do. Yes or no?
Vote yes or no.
I mean, look. All right, move on. Let's go. Let's go.
Change the topic.
We can talk about something else. All right.
Yo, let's move on. I say what the fuck I want.
All right.
My podcast. No, take over.
No. All right. So guys, since we're talking about stuff, and we're talking about fashion, we're talking about a lot of things. Let's talk about.
Go ahead, land the plane, baby. You flying it.
I want to talk about like film and fashion. And
damn. How we do that? Yo, how we do that?
Can you crop this part out?
Yo, James, could they dress in Queen and Slim?
Don't even get me started.
How was that movie?
Yo, all right. So me and him both.
I don't want to talk. Listen.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No.
Please.
I don't want to talk about that movie unless we have a black woman here.
Fair enough. Smart move.
That's how we going? I mean,
No, because I don't.
Next time.
No, African American woman.
No,
Damn.
what?
Okay.
No,
No, she
Jenny-
doesn't represent America.
Problematic.
Jenny could be on the she could be in a podcast.
She doesn't represent America.
What? I mean, but no, what?
I said what I said. She's not American.
That doesn't. That doesn't. I mean, I don't feel like it's necessarily true.
Next,
All right.
Mario's American.
Um,
No, Mario's not American. It's a monkey.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, boy.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, everybody. This is how we get down.
This is how we get down.
Get your ass out of here.
Okay, y'all niggas.
Yo.
Yo.
It's been an hour, right?
Yeah, that was been over an hour.
Yeah.
Just an hour.
So one
Just an
more. Huh? How much?
27 seconds an hour.
Oh, okay.
All right, you get rapid fire questions. You take over this last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
What do you guys think about Virgil's reign at LV so far?
It's actually pretty
Actually,
good.
That's a
I'm gonna
good
give-
question.
let's-
That's a really good question.
Rapid. So, scale of 1 to 10, each of you.
I give it a 7.5.
Malik,
6.5.
and Kyle.
I give it a 10.
This nigga right here, boy.
So Malik, why 6.5?
This nigga.
I mean, I dig it. It's pretty dope because it's Virgil, but I mean, just going
What?
because the fact is because it's Virgil. You know.
This nigga love Virgil.
No, you didn't even. What did I say at the beginning of this podcast? Oh, that off white. That
Yes.
off white.
You do love Off White. What's this?
I
Off
mean, but I
White?
gave it a
Oh,
6. No,
boy.
it's unicorn.
Kyle, why
but
10
it is.
then?
I'm gonna just be bland, man. Like, yeah, like, there's a lot of people who don't like him because he probably didn't.
Cause I put everything in parentheses, and I think
Yeah, for the reasons like those, or because he got on because he was Kanye's man. Listen, man, you get it how you get it. Personally, as a black person, like I feel like, it's just I'm sorry to like take it there. I'm sorry, but just like
don't take it there. Fuck that black
Nah,
shit
I'm
right
black.
now.
I'm
He,
black.
no, he
I'm
asked you a
black.
question based on
I'm black, you idiots.
on.
I'm black, you
Yo,
idiots.
Stephen A. Smith is yo.
Yo,
No, but he
I be in
actually,
the streets all-
but just on his time
I
at
can answer
LV,
that on two levels.
just at LV, just with on a aesthetic art level.
I said our level
Black
dope.
to the side.
I think it's dope.
You give it a 10 still?
I still give it a 10 because LV. I mean, I personally don't really care for LV, but being as someone who watches still, regardless of whether I like it or whether I care or not, I think it's dope. Like I feel like what he did on Fifth Avenue was amazing.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was sick. Come
That was
on.
sick. That was sick.
First of all, from his vantage point, he wrote down his name. I think
That was sick.
as a conceptual, I think he's so conceptual. He's truly a conceptual type of dude.
I love that aspect.
He's literally all about the concept.
Yeah.
All about the concept.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
Yeah.
I like even though it's a little bit of like, I feel like you could tell that him and Sam Ross kind of spent a lot of time together because there's a lot of stuff from the LV stuff that looks like a cold wall, where like with the big pockets that like kind of looks like a backpack, but it's like attached to the jacket. You can kind of tell that they kind of like shared a few stuff. But I think, listen, I have no complaints. I don't think he's
So
dropping
perfect
whack-
10?
I don't think he's dropping whack stuff at all. No. Yeah,
Perfect 10?
Okay, switching topics. Who had the worst year in music?
Where's she
Oh.
music? Oh shit!
J. Cole.
See, that's crazy.
What the fuck is wrong?
And
That's
why?
I
crazy.
fucking hate J. Cole.
That's bias. You bias.
No, real shit. The worst year in music?
I'm out.
Shit, what dropped this year?
I'm out.
I don't really know. Who dropped this year?
It could be someone who did
Oh,
that.
Little Kim had the worst year in music, and I fuck with Little Kim.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why did you do that?
He asked me a real question. I answered it for real, and I fuck with Little Kim.
Mind you, this man did,
Fuck with Little
I'm not gonna
Kim.
even
No
say
time for what?
Never mind.
Hardcore. Huh?
Where's he
What you was gonna say? You was gonna say something disrespectful about my mother, huh?
I love your mother.
I love Little Kim. I think she is the GOAT of everything. Fashion, rap.
Do you think she missed her mark with that album?
Yeah, I think amidst the whole plastic surgery, the whole I feel like a Spanish girl trapped like that, all that gearing up towards this album, and there was pretty much no promotion, even with the Rick Ross single on this album. Like, it sounded good, but it felt short. Like, I don't know who's doing her marketing or promotion, but it was just like, but go listen. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that because she's gonna watch this and she's not gonna fuck with me because she takes this shit seriously.
She gonna get you,
I
she gonna
fuck
get you
with
pistol
Little
whipping
Kim.
all five
I
boroughs.
fuck with Little Kim.
No, don't mean that. She's gonna get you pistol
She's gonna
whipped.
get me. She's gonna be
That's just
smacked.
I don't think I can't say anybody had a bad year in music because I've been listening to a lot of music and a lot of stuff that I've been listening to I really naturally fuck with. I mean, a lot of new artists, new younger artists. I'm just name this out there, just throw names. Roddy Ricch had a good album this year.
Yeah,
I have to play
It's
that.
it's a really good album. He's a young dude, 21 from Compton.
Well, he asked you what was the worst.
Worst.
We could get to that on next.
Damn, I can't really. I really don't. Like, there's no really.
You know who had the worst.
Worst, the worst.
You know who had the worst.
Somebody that had the worst.
You know who had the worst year in music.
See,
I know who had the worst year in music.
who?
Since you don't want some
Who?
things that Big Sean had the worst man.
See, I was. See,
Oh,
hold up, but
shit.
hold on.
I
hold
forgot
on.
he rapped.
Yeah.
But wait.
You see?
I forgot he
reason-
rapped.
You
the
see?
reason,
You see?
I didn't want to say that.
Damn, extend this for another hour.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to say the reason I didn't want to say that because he had
Boy.
he had good moments as well. Like
What good moments?
Berserk was a good moment.
I'm
for
going
him.
Malik. I'm
Berserk.
going
Berserk?
Berserk.
Boy, I'm gonna.
What is that?
Like, Berserk was a good moment because it's
Take his mic.
no.
I'm going-
Like it was
Overruled.
just no, but and then no, he had good moments. Like he had good moments.
What?
Yeah, no, he had a bad.
All right.
That freestyle he did, Flex was trash.
I'm going to cut you short respectfully. Big Sean has turned me off. He turned me off. You know how hard I was going for him.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
He
Right?
turned you off.
From back when I was at Queensboro.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Finally Famous
He-
Volume 1, 2. I was going in. I was like, yo, Big Sean is he is.
You love that
he's
nigga. I
number
thought
one.
he was corny until he dropped 10 to 10 remix with
10
Rick
to
Ross
10,
and Travis Scott.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
That was hard.
boy, he got it.
But my boy went from
He fucked up.
Dark
Sky Paradise.
Paradise.
And then the one after that was
I actually think this
I
album.
changed my mind.
what was that? Nah, that's
Yeah, oh wow.
wow.
Those are multicolored on the.
The one with Eminem on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I like it. Jumping off the stick
was
to the
good.
plan and
It
all
was
that
good.
shit.
It
That
was
was a
good.
good album.
Good.
But after that,
Sacrifice
it was
Women,
downhill.
That was dope.
Like it was good.
After that, it was
good.
downhill.
Why would you return? You're a rapper type of rapper. Why would you return with "I'm single again"?
Ew, I
For
didn't
the,
hear
for the
that.
girls.
I didn't even hear it.
You heard it. You heard it.
No,
You heard
I
it.
did
You didn't see the
not.
music video for
I
that?
don't listen to Big
You
Sean,
didn't see the
bro.
music video for that.
But that was "I'm single again."
Ew, stop.
And
And the fact that he ruined a Metro Boomin like project.
No.
He's
let's
the
talk
first
about that.
rapper
Wait,
to ever do that.
Let's talk about that.
Wait, hold up.
That officially was like, yeah, Big Sean's shit too.
No, he didn't.
Worse.
Like, you done killed
I
me.
don't think he ruined the project because there was certain songs in it I still like the song with him and Young Thug when Young Thug was like,
I don't even
when he's
know,
like,
bro.
he's like
Malik, what percentage of that album is dope?
that one song I like.
It says 0.0001%.
No, but all right,
And-
it was two songs on there like
And he can't
It's
dress.
like 20% of the album.
20% of the album. Yeah.
Nah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So
That beat with Young Thug was just
Who
fire.
you guys, this December, who you guys looking forward to in 2020 then?
Ooh, Kendrick.
Drizzy Drake, Champagne, Champagne Poppy.
Yo,
Kendrick.
my
He working on
prediction-
that album.
Kendrick.
My prediction for 2020 is Pusha's gonna drop.
Yes.
Drake's gonna drop.
Champagne.
They may Drake. They may drop during the same time.
I doubt it.
Drake gonna do them things.
Drake. If you even so happen to watch this,
Champagne, don't fuck with
just
this
enter the battle again. It's not done.
There's no reason to do this.
It is reason to do this because
He's on a bigger
Pusha T got a baby coming on the way.
Yeah.
We don't need to do
even
this.
more. And Pusha, I love Pusha T.
I love Pusha T too.
I love Pusha T more than Drake. Just because that's he caters to my preference more. I like rap. But Drake is, without a shadow of a doubt, the number one guy out still.
Look at you showing your ass on this podcast.
Okay.
Look at you showing your motherfucking
I'll say it to Drake's face if I ever meet him.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't say.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't say
Yes,
the
I
Drake.
would.
You would say the
Yes,
Drake's
I
face.
I would tell him like, yeah, like you need to get back in that. It's not done. It's not done. Not that I want Pusha to die, but on a legendary level, he's not. He needs to address that even more. It's not even in
whatever. I'm not even gonna do
Listen, hold on. I know me and speak about this always. It's not done. It's not done. And you guys both know it's not done.
Whatever. I'm looking forward to Drake, Pusha T, Kendrick. I'm looking forward to Isaiah Rashad. They tweeted about him coming out.
Listen to Reason, by the way. Reason's album is dope.
Reason? Who's
TDE has the most sickest line right now.
Who's
They
that?
do.
He's a
He's
rapper?
yeah, with TDE.
Okay.
Hard.
Looking forward to Young Thug, Future. Always looking
Future,
forward to
of
Young
course.
Thug.
Future, of course.
I would like another 21 Savage album.
That'd be great.
I just love everything about him.
Shit just got swept under the rug.
Yeah, fuck it.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
Shout outs to Jigga. I'm looking forward to a Jay-Z
I'm
album.
looking forward to a Jay-Z album.
It's coming.
Give me a better Nas album, please. You know what I mean? Better than that trash that we.
That was
you said bad. No,
that was disrespectful.
That.
That was
On with
disrespectful.
that.
What is and on that note?
Esco.
Oh,
I love Nas. Man. I grew up on Nas. You know that, man.
Scott also grew up on Lauren Hill.
You know what I mean? I grew up on Nas.
he grew up on Off-White and Greedy.
And Greedy Geniuses. Nigga was wearing Kid Robot in 2010. Dressed disgusting.
Well, no, yeah, I'm looking forward to some new Kendrick. I'm looking forward to some new Drake. I'm looking forward to some new J. Cole. I'm looking forward to Isaiah Rashad, man. I'm looking forward to him.
Yeah.
I want more R&B. I just want
A
more
lot of
R&B.
R&B has been giving you.
I know, but I want more.
R&B.
I want another. I want Daniel Caesar.
Give me another Dream Project. Man.
Daniel Caesar.
You like him?
Another Dream Project.
Of course.
Do you like Sir?
Yeah, I love
Yeah, he's
Sir.
cool.
Sir album was fire, by the way. It's
fire.
really, really good.
Dream. Drop that part 4, please. We trying to have sex. Trying to have lots of it. That shit. That was the album of the year for me.
Another SZA.
What was album of the year for you?
The Dreams album.
What was rap album of the year for you?
Rap album of the year. Yeah, So Much Fun.
I can name.
So Much Fun, and then number 2 would be Port of Miami 2, and number 3 would be who else did Drake and Pusha dropped last year.
Last year, yeah.
Who else dropped this year?
It was last year.
That's it for me.
Malik, what was rap album for you?
Of the year?
Just so we can just end this.
Damn, of the year. I don't know, man. Right now, I'm maybe I'm biased from listening to the lot of.
Off-White was rap album of the year for you.
Virgil was the best rapper of the decade.
I like so much fun. I love the Rowdy Rich project, Antisocial right now. What is it? I think it's called Antisocial. I love
Those are yours.
No. I love the Rick Ross part of Miami too. Even though I feel like
Alright. Yours.
and the Summer
rap
Walker
album
album
of the
is
year.
not rap.
Even respectively, it's not a rap album, but it was from a rapper. Igor will win a Grammy for sure.
Igor did drop.
Mark my word. Igor was probably album of the year. Easily album of the year. He might get album of the year if I don't know whatever pop artist dropped this year, but Billie Eilish will actually get rap album of the year.
Billy what?
I'm rap album. She'll get album of the year.
What's her name?
Billie Eilish. Yeah, keep your
Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish.
Young kid.
Isn't her name Billie English?
No, Eilish.
You just wanted to put an E and G in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, Billie Eilish.
All right.
She will get out. She's
I want to
too.
fuck her, but
she's like 16.
Yeah,
but anyways,
No, she's 17.
17?
ah,
No, still got that out.
I guess from a 27-year-old. I guess. I guess. Anyways, Igor, Freddie Gibbs.
think, guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be used to. Igor, Freddie Gibbs, and for number 3,
I can't get a number 3. I forgot who dropped.
JIDK, most slept on.
You just wanted to say that to sound.
Oh,
cute.
y'all forgetting
Anyway,
y'all forgetting something. Y'all forgetting a lot. Y'all forgetting the Dreamville project that dropped.
that did drop.
that was a really good album. That was a good album.
That was actually pretty good.
You know, I would put that as like hit. It would be between him. It would be between
J-Rock didn't drop this year? No.
Did Travis Scott drop this year or did he drop last year?
Shit.
Damn, we forgetting a lot.
That was in this.
That was last year. Was
it last year?
Yo, Travis Scott has been.
Care about that album though.
That album was good. That
Yes.
album was really great.
Yes.
No, we did not.
You didn't care about
I
it?
think it was
Like-
good, but I didn't.
Like
This nigga did not experiment. But whatever.
never ends.
That's what you wanted to do. That's the one you wanted to anchor with. Anyway,
Yo, what's Juice WRLD? That was him on that. The party never ends.
That was Juice WRLD?
That was Juice
that's
WRLD.
that's
No,
a good
Sway
way
Lee.
to
That
end.
was Juice WRLD.
I thought
Rest in peace
that was
to
a
Juice
Sway
WRLD.
Lee?
That was Sway Lee. He's wilding.
It was a
Yo,
Sway Lee?
rest in peace to
Yo, you're a fucking wild boy.
Juice WRLD. That's not.
That's Sway Lee.
Party never ends.
That's Sway Lee.
Nigga, no matter how many times you say it, there's no adjusting your voice to make it sound like Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was not on that album. That was Sway Lee.
He wasn't on that album, and you're bugging.
That's Sway Lee.
If he's on that album,
That's Sway
he owes
Lee.
me $1.
No, how much you would bet that was Sway Lee?
$1.
Just a wild.
I don't bet high.
You know, like,
You know it's not. I don't bet high.
Yo, whatever. Can we just end this?
tribute to Europa if it's Sway Lee, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Dirty ass up. We're not even
Anyways,
going on.
rest in peace to
Juice
Juice
WRLD,
WRLD.
yeah.
Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my boy Hunter.
Rest in peace to Hunter.
And
Of course.
man, I feel like this year I feel like I'm missing someone from this year.
A lot of people.
This
John
year was
Witherspoon.
Yeah.
John Witherspoon.
Big Bird. You know, dude play Big
Rest in
Bird.
peace to
man.
Big Bird.
That was Juice WRLD.
What?
That was Juice WRLD.
That was just the party never ends, right? You guys,
Yeah.
come here,
Yeah.
give me your money. Give me that. Give me that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yo, that was sweet. Yeah, it was,
Dummies.
that was a sweet.
Idiots.
Nah, cause that shit's good.
I'm black, you idiots.
That shit.
Y'all so dumb.
Yo,
Y'all so yeah,
Yo, cut the film. Cut the film.